Hello, Warfighters. War is welcome to the next episode of me playing with the 43rd Marine Expeditionary Unit. This is part 2 of the latest mission that we've had. If you want to watch this in full, remember I do have this on Patreon for you guys to be able to view. Now, I got wounded really bad in the last episode. I was medevaced out. I have been healed, and I'm now being reinserted with everybody else who had been injured, which is a substantial number of our force. From the sounds of it, while I was back getting healed, we were able to take out the rocket artillery that was in and around this city, and now what we have to do is proceed on to another suspected area where we believe that there is some artillery. Remember, this artillery is firing into Israel right now, and because of the sensitivity, I guess is the way that you would put it, with the coalition that we have, we don't want Israel to be directly involved, so we've got to take this out. Take these rocket artillery pieces out ourselves. So that is what's going to be going on for the rest of the mission. Now, once we get into the town and figure out that yes, it has in fact been cleared, we're going to go try and commandeer some transport here to get us to the next position, which is not too far away, but obviously it's far enough that we need to take a vehicle, and we don't want to get there on foot because that'll take a long time too. But I'll go ahead and cut it right here so that way you guys can watch the rest of this episode. I'll cut in as normal periodically to kind of keep the story moving along and let you guys know what's going on. So until then, talk to you in a bit.
Copy that. Alright guys, we're going to move up the road, so if we take shots, I'll out, form a 360. Not even a 360, just give me a fucking defensive line on the front.
I'll get the M203 ready.
Yeah.
I think once we have the broken legs, will make everything a lot easier.
Yeah, what was the case with that?
Right side, along the road, or right in front of us now.
Oh shit.
Out.
Frag out.
No.
There goes the windshield.
I've been a little bit close.
Probably soft as snow.
Right side of the street, all clear.
The one just guy chilling there?
That one guy just got fucked up by like 30 Marines.
I was
The one
just
guy's
chilling
like,
there.
oh shit. What if he was just asking
What's
for
that?
directions?
30 kilometers.
So we've been sitting in this area here for a little bit, basically reconning the compound in front of us. We know that there are static MGs, that there are vehicles, and a number of guys that are on patrol. So we've lost the element of surprise. There's not much that we could do, of course, to try and get that back, but we're hoping that we could at least be very strategic about when and where we attack. That is, of course, until the enemy decides to open up on us first and to complicate the whole situation. But luckily, we'll have air to the rescue.
Yeah, there's guys in that bunker.
Get as close as you can get on these rocks.
Let's get as close as we can get on these rocks. Contact.
Open fire. Hey, Q, and I got hit.
Hey, there's one tracked vehicle bearing 4-9, your pause. It is flipped over though.
Cover that.
You're not.
guy in that little building, but I don't know if I clipped him or if he's downed out.
Can you say again?
Matt doesn't want us to push too far into the town.
Roger.
Status update.
Everybody good?
Low's green.
Snack bar's green.
Miranda green.
I'm good.
Okay, everybody's good.
Copy that. Copy that. We'll do the same.
Hey, where's your team squirming at?
We're heading back to
Head
the
back
Vix.
to the Vix, guys. Air's gonna hit that town.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, Cruz, he's off to your right.
Air's gonna hit it, so let's go.
I'm
Let's
over
go.
here. I'm fucked up.
Hey, Kuhn, we need you over here.
Get a trench in front of that first vehicle.
Hey, we got a friendly that's injured.
Cruz,
over
we're
here.
back at the rocks. Or, sorry, Kuhn, we're back at the rocks. Cruz needs you.
Over here, would you? Got injured up there.
Oh yeah, I'm working on your head.
It's a private first class R cruise.
Location.
We're right up on the rock, where AT was set up. Snack bar.
Copy that. Get Kuhn over there.
I'm here.
Yeah, he's here.
If he's movable, you guys run back here and treat him here.
You able to run?
You guys are a little close.
He didn't
So
get in
you
the
able
legs,
to
he's good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, let's get back. A little bit close for air support. Oh, let's go, let's go.
Now that we've fallen back, it's all about sitting and waiting for the fireworks to start. Once Air has completed their job, though, we'll be going ahead and moving back into the compound to clear any remaining enemies that are still alive.
Yeah, ours is the middle.
But how am I supposed to get my fake medals?
Are they like Bitcoin?
You were missing a couple.
Hey, who the hell's in the other Vic?
Studda's driving the other Vic.
Other Vic.
That's me. Matt asked me to, get.
Alright, that's what that means.
Does Matt need me to stay in this?
Hey, do you want to keep Stud up, man? Alright, come on, Stud, you're with me.
Roger.
The blue right there.
One's driving by, correct?
Watch out, I don't think it hit everything.
I was...
I'll dismount. Be advised to take fire.
What the heck are you doing? Alright, everyone out, everyone out.
That was from 120. Up on the, southeast eastern hills.
Alright, my guys are gonna push around from the east end. South end, correction. Let's go.
Okay, we're moving on Luna.
Stay on fire for 120, no visual at this point. Alright, let's get this complex cleared so we can get moving.
Alright, we cleared this place.
Start to split you guys up how you see fit and clear the wreckage in this building.
Okay. 2 people each. We're going around the,
I'm hit,
northwestern.
I'm hit.
Coon's down.
Coon's down.
Look out.
Let's get some good cover, guys.
Get on. Get over here.
Sending
on the
a
ground,
GL,
I'm trying to
take
roll.
cover, take cover.
Put snack bar, get on there and shoot each can. I got
Just
you.
What's that?
firearms.
Miranda, you good?
Alright.
I think Miranda's down.
Yeah, I'm getting shot at pretty good.
I'm moving.
Alright, start us, get us moving.
Okay, guys, we're gonna move around this side. Miranda, I need you with us.
I'm hit pretty bad, I'm moving.
Okay, go ahead and regroup the,
Hey, we got
southwestern. Southwestern end.
Luna? Me? I'm right here, right here.
Contact northwest on hill.
Try and get in.
going up with Luna to check out this upstairs.
You gotta reload. Do you mind tapping that other guy who's closer to that bunker?
I don't have broken legs, by the way, so.
Which monkey are you talking about? This one right here to our right?
Yeah. Hold on, I'll get the other guy.
Alright, let's move.
Okay, let's keep on moving. Okay, we've got another team handling the large compound to the northwest. Copy that. Let's go and set up some defensive positions. Like snack bar in this bunker over here.
I'll step ahead of you, boss.
Thank you.
Day Noodle.
Alright, regroup on the southeastern entrance. Just find cover. We'll wait in this general area.
Alright, 1-3, go back. Get all through the entrance.
Miranda, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just getting some sail in quick.
Roger, okay. If you can regroup with us on the southeastern opening.
Yeah, probably not gonna happen right now.
See if you can get a visual on what we're shooting at us earlier. On those.
With the compound secured and me sitting at the bunker getting armored once and just ending up being wounded in the arm when absolutely nothing took place, we're back on the move. Now we're going to the last location where we believe that there is rocket artillery that we're going to have to take out. However, as we proceed there, we come across one thing that you normally wouldn't see in combat, and then another thing that we would expect to see in combat. You'll see what I'm talking about here.
1-3 only had fucking 3 people? I don't know.
Alright,
How much longer is the app gonna be, you think?
It'll
Be much longer.
It should be ending pretty soon.
I'm trying to stick it out, but God, I am so fucking up.
I know, man.
I'm gonna literally go and
Always
like
30. Or keep like a 50-meter spread between each of us.
50 meters square.
Watch out for IEDs.
That's not how you drive a tank.
Where's your problem?
1-6, what do you want us to do about this flipped over armor?
Oh,
There's armor on the bridge.
Armor on the bridge.
Armor on the bridge.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Full reverse, spread out. Don't make yourself a target.
too bad. It's a booby trap.
that was their secret plan.
Just to get out and look at it. They're that
Never
sitting there.
expect to flip of a tank.
Maintain a safe distance, bail out,
Hang a
find
rock.
cover. Alright, head out.
I'm gonna stick back because we're probably gonna take some.
Maintain some good distance. Miranda, I want that AT ready.
Get a little away from the vehicle just in case it.
Alright, we're gonna shift left in the rocks. Stay behind hard cover. AT, hang to the rear, do not get pinned.
Shifting
AT
left
goes
to
down,
the
it's
rock.
everybody's responsibility to pick up that rocket launcher and do their job.
Keep good cover. AT, stay in the back. Do not die.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna.
I won't die on you, pal.
1-6-1-1, we have
I'm happy to hear that.
we have AT capabilities.
Hey, boss, left side of the bridge on the other side, there seems to be some sandbagged bunkers.
Sandbag bunkers on the other side of the bridge.
Oh, yep, I see him.
061
What do you
across
think
the
the
river,
range
copy.
is at, fellas? 300-ish?
Alright, listen up. We have enemies at bearing 061 across the river. Dig in, hunker down, air support's on the way to take out the tank.
We have enemy 061 across the river. We need to trench up, hunker down. Air support's going to be in to take out the tank. There was air support taking out tank.
Son of a bitch, I wanted to shoot
Good
myself.
hit on the tank.
So bad.
I've got guys right behind the tank. I'm gonna open up on them if that's cool.
Open.
Sorry. Misfire.
Good to fire.
Snack, I'm just digging a trench right here.
All right.
Can we fire on those dudes or what?
We're loading up.
We're loading up.
Great use of this trench, huh?
They're on the bridge, so we're not gonna be able to move too far.
Guys, we're loading up in the Vic.
Of course, we're not going to go ahead and cross the bridge right here. Not only do we have a burning tank right in front of us, but we also saw some enemy emplacements a little bit behind that. So what we do is we get back in the vehicle and we basically go all the way to the other side of the map, cross the river at another point, and get in up behind the enemy. Now, I do have to say that right here, we do have some technical glitches, so I do have to do some more cutting out of some different events that take place. Like, I was able to take out almost an entire squad by myself, but I can't show it to you because of the technical issues I had with this video. But that's one of the things that's happened between once we got to the position and what you're going to see up next. We're overlooking a town. We saw some enemies that were in there, and we were engaging the enemies. We were about ready to push onto the enemy emplacements that we saw, which included a couple MLRS systems. So once we kind of start pushing there, we pull back very, very quickly because air support is on the way. So again, we get to see air do their thing, which is absolutely awesome. But again, I'll cut it here and talk to you guys in a sec.
Hey. Friendly squad.
Run back. We got air support coming in. Move back. Move back.
Friendly air support
Get behind
coming
the
in. Move
trenches.
back.
Double time. Sprint it out.
Seems we're taking contact from the northeast closer. They engaged a friendly squad. Friendly squad just got engaged by 30 Mike, I think.
Hey, Grim, can you tell Mad that his taxi's not coming back?
Fuck.
Hey, get behind the wall, man. We got 10,000
Low. Sit you up.
Wait, what?
Get behind the wall, bro.
I'll get you switched.
There's still one read. Send it.
But I'm stitching you.
Is that a...
Yep.
Yeah. They literally drove right
One
over.
is safe and behind cover.
Yeah.
No stitching.
Yeah, but I need to get stitched.
Stitching you. Who needs stitching?
I need it.
Stitching.
Lo, you engaging that guy way out there?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to do a Chris Kyle thing.
Chris Kyle thing?
God damn it.
What, sniping?
All right, Lo, I'm up for the sniping thing.
I too enjoyed doing the Chris Kyle thing.
I need a corner.
He's
That's negative.
almost
Beat
straight
it.
away.
Vehicle is completely destroyed. Alright.
Hey, does anyone need mags? I don't need mine.
Oh shit, bombs
also got 6.
dropping.
Yo, take cover. I don't think you guys
Get cover.
I got him. I got him.
That one's beautiful.
That was positive effect on target. Both rocket launcher emplacements are destroyed. How copy?
My baby, she's all messed up.
With all the rocket artillery eliminated, we now proceed into the location where they were, just to make sure that everybody has been cleared out. We've regrouped as an entire unit, and there wasn't anybody that we found inside the compound, so Air did a great job eliminating everybody that was in here. However, we do come across one more group, and they light me up more than anybody else ever has. I mean, spoiler alert, I guess, but you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I have not been wounded this bad before, so this is kind of like an epic moment for me coming up. I do not like the sound of that. I'm getting away from here.
Right, yeah, right. Northwest across the river. Are those enemy or are those civilian?
What is that one?
Northwest across the river, you said?
Yes, sir.
We have foot mobiles northwest across the river. We are unsure whether they are enemy or not.
Do you need medical supplies or no?
You're fine. Can't fix it.
They are
Have a
enemy.
bearing?
They have AKs.
What's bearing?
Some sexy legs.
I can only
Bearing.
Like my
Firing squad
north across the river.
Do you guys? 330.
Casper, we got a firing squad across the river.
Same much
What's
louder
the
before.
bearing? What's the bearing? 340.
Clear to engage.
Light him up.
Ceasefire. Ceasefire. Let's get some good cover. Provide some
Alright, give me
security.
a 360 around this area. We're gonna evac out here. 360. We're gonna take the west and the north side. Spread out.
West
cover
and
your
north
sectors.
watched.
Snugmore, can you hear me?
So despite the amount of wounds that I ended up having, both Kuhn and Jericho, our medics, were able to get me fully revived. It took the defibrillator, it took tons of bandages, tons of blood, and saline, but I was back up. I don't think ever in my time in Arma have I ever seen somebody so close to dying be brought back. Like, I thought it was game over. I was seriously about ready to go into Steam too and say, hey, just put 2 bullets in my head because there's no way I'm coming back from this one. Don't waste your guys' time. They actually ended up winning a medal for this too, which was actually cool to be able to see. The Joint Service Commendation Medal was awarded to both of them because they were able to bring me back. I mean, that's just how amazing that was, that they were able to go ahead and do that. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. At the end of this, though, once I'm back up and running, we are evac'd out of the area and we return to base. So that's the end of this operation. It was a ton of fun. I don't think I've ever been as messed up as I was in this operation, but you know what? It's that type of stuff that makes it very, very different every time you go ahead and play this game. And also, of course, in this type of Milsim type of environment, you never know what you're going to go up against every single time. So that's another thing why I love being in this unit so much. But that's going to be it for this episode. Of course, like the video if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe for more of this type of content because there is more of this to come later on. Be sure to donate to the Patreon to help support this channel. Your money goes to some pretty good stuff for what we do here. And then also consider joining the Discord as well. We have a lot of conversations, events as a community and stuff like that go on in there as well. It's a blast to talk with everybody that's in there. So stop by and say hi. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. The war is hell. You don't have to worry because warfighters, I've got your 6.